Welcome, everybody. We are here at the Greensboro Ice House, and it is senior night for your High Point University Panthers. I'm Graham Tuck, as always, with Charles Crowell today, bringing you the High Point University Panthers and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. And aside from the fact that it's senior night, this is a big game for both teams. Coming in with 7 points, the Panthers, 6 points, the Chanticleers. This is their last weekend series of the season. Crucial points for playoff standings, and it's a do-or-die game for both teams. The Panthers come in with a record of 3-6-1 following a weekend without a victory, 2 games against Liberty, and it was a brutal stretch for the Panthers. Coastal Carolina, on the other hand, 3-1 record this season. They haven't played a lot of games, but they've won the ones that they have. And so this should be a very good game between these two teams today. Charles, what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking for 2 things today. Obviously, it's senior night, like you mentioned. That's going to be a key factor for this Panthers team. You want to finish on a high note with these seniors, like you said, Paxton Up, Rob Kazzola, and obviously the team managers, you want to do well for them. Henry Vopel, Big Sexy, and Alex Bozek. I'm sure the guys are motivated to do well for them. And the other factor is going to be our power play. A lot of the guys, I've been talking with them, they want to make sure their power play is really good. And they talk about new strategy. They're going to try it out tonight. And I know they've been working really hard on it. They've watched film. And if that goes well for this Panthers team, I feel like it could be the difference in this game.
Well, this Coastal Carolina squad, the Chanticleers, are not going to be an easy out. They won the tournament last year, if you remember, a tournament where High Point was eliminated by Tennessee in the second round. And the Chanticleers beat that Tennessee team. They came back from down 6-1 in order to win that game, eventually beating Liberty in the championship. Charles, you have one player to watch for the Panthers tonight before we get to the first period and puck drop.
I do, and it's going to be our guy, Michael Oweiler. He's been very consistent with the Panthers team. Had a little bit of a rough stretch during the Liberty series, but I feel like it's going to be a big bounce-back game for our attendee, and hopefully shows out today.
He will be matched up with Trent LeBrecq in between the pipes for the Chanticleers. We'll take a quick break while warm-up's finished. When we come back, it's the national anthem and puck drop for the first period of action here on senior night at the Greensboro Ice House. And we are back here at the Greensboro Ice House. First period just about ready to get underway between the High Point Panthers and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Again, I'm Graham Tuck. Charles Crowell beside me. This is a crucial game for both teams right now. The Panthers sit in 4th place in the ACCHL standings with 6 points on the year. The Chanticleers just 1 point behind them. Excuse me, the Panthers was 7. The Chanticleers was 6, I should say. Chanticleers in 5th place with a 3-1 record, 6 points on the season, and a lot of standings to be decided as this weekend goes along. One other ACCHL stint this weekend is going down in Annapolis, Maryland, where the U.S. Naval Academy is playing host to the Christopher Newport Captains, who came away with a 5-3 victory last night in the first game of that weekend series. And with that win, the Captains overtook first place in the ACCHL standings over the East Carolina University Pirates. Coastal Carolina is hot. High Point looking for a couple more points in the standings to end out their season. And this weekend is big. We're getting it underway right now. Cazzola set to take the draw, and we are underway after High Point wins the opening draw. Right away, Cazzola going after Justin Folks. After cross-check to start things off, and Paxton Nupp will take it to the corner. Centering pass, all alone, and a good poke check by Calkins to clear that danger. Into the slot, good pad save made by Ohlweiler. High Point being tested defensively early. That one's off the boards. Arsenault will flip it into the zone, and Cazzola blows a tire. Could have had a 2-on-1 for High Point. Egan with a bad pinch there, moving along with it is Engto. He'll play it off the boards. Good takeaway that time by Arsenault. Centering pass broken up by Calkins. High pace early on in this contest. This pass is going to go all the way down for icing. Now I'll slow things down just a bit, but off to a blazing start here in Greensboro.
And off the bat, you're already seeing Hunter Arsenault's speed, which I've always complimented, and we have always complimented for a while, as well as his hands. But already seeing some speed, seeing some hustle plays, trying to keep the puck in the offensive zone.
In the defensive zone, High Point will try to work it out. Arsenault has the puck. He'll take it behind his own net. Centers it for Cazzola. He'll get it out of the zone, but not before Coastal dumps it back in the form of Gordon Gersner. Sawney rims it around the boards. Past Olsen. Henry dumps it off to his line mate, Kelly. That one took a weird bounce at the boards. That one's turned over at the red line, though. And now Henry with some speed. He'll bring it in. Ryan Henry gets around his defenseman, centers it, and that's a pad save made by Lebrecq, the goaltender for the Chanticleers. And we'll have a whistle. Shots on goal, 1 apiece in the early going here. 18:47 left to go.
This is a line we always enjoy watching. Johnson, Kelly, and Henry. Very productive, and I'm hoping they do a good job today. I'm sure they will.
Something I've enjoyed seeing lately is the new stash that Sean Kelly's sporting.
Almost like Austin Matthews.
Better, I might say. Kelly has it in the corner. He'll get it free to Johnson. Centers it for Henry. Nobody there in the slot to poke home that one. And Coastal's off and running. They'll get it into the zone. Centering pass broken up by Sawney. Johnson along the half wall. He looks to get it out. He will. Henry puts a touch on it. Henry can't muscle around his defender. A good play to wall him off that time by Dylan Stahl. And Macheska's going to take a hit there. We'll have a whistle after that puck went out of play. High Point in their white unis with black shorts and white socks. Coastal Carolina in the teal with black shorts and teal socks. And Macheska's being sent off the ice for what, I'm not sure. Logan Kennedy will come on in his place. So the forwards out there right now is Scala, Kennedy, and Fallon, the center on that line. Prine and McDonald, the defenseman. Lebrecq will play it around the boards. Can't be picked up as Scala picked it off. That one was rolling towards McDonald. High Point keeps it in the zone, though. Finally batted free by the Chanticleers. Moving forward with it, that's Krupa. Krupa had it lost in his feet. Fallon takes a big hit from Krupa after he took the puck away. This one will be kept in the zone, and we're going to have a penalty call. This is going against Coastal. It's going to be a roughing call against Krupa, and High Point will go on the power play for the first time. And Charles, this is one of your keys to the game in the first, the opener, and we'll see the High Point power play for the first time here in a moment.
It is, and like I said, the Panthers have been discussing and watching over film They're really excited to test out this new power play strategy that they've been discussing. And I'm hoping it gets productive here early.
So a 2-minute minor for roughing assessed to Luke Krupa at 17:42 in the first period. And we'll see if the Panthers can capitalize on it in the early stages here. Kelly set to take the draw. He can't win it though. Good job in the circle, but the Panthers keep it in. Johnson, a slapper from the point, and that one is deflected by a stick all the way up into the rafters and out of play. One thing that Justin Folks does, he's the top center for the Chanticleers, but he's very, very good in the face-off circle, and that's why he's on the penalty kill unit. Also why he wears the A on the jersey. He wins another one there. Rimmed around the boards by Lalick. At the blue line, kept in by Sawney. Gets it to Henry in the corner. Good job by Johnson to keep that puck in the zone. Power play stays alive. Sawney along to Henry. Centering pass. Oh, looking for Kelly. One pass too many by Nick Fallon. A good look, but Kelly wasn't expecting it on the back door. Minute and a half left to go in the power play. Henry, cross-ice pass, had Sawney. That one doesn't go home, but Panthers having some good looks here. Johnson finds Henry. Centering pass, Fallon has a shot, looks towards the net, but it's deflected wide by Kelly. Big hit by Sawney. Fallon to Johnson. A nice little move by Johnson. Top of the circles, he'll hold up. Sends it across for Henry. At the dot, his shot, save made by LeBrecq. And the Chanticleers will clear it out of the zone. Johnson can't tie up Folks. Folks moving in shorthanded, his shot off the side of the net. Nice little shorthanded chance for the Chanticleers. Power play over halfway done now. This one's cleared all the way down where it'll be collected by Ferrara. Ferrara killing more time off of this penalty for the Chanticleers. Egan. It's a 3-on-3 for the Panthers. Egan moves in, rims it around the boards. Second power play unit out there now, Arsenault. Off the corner boards for Cazzola, who wasn't expecting it, rimmed around. Egan can't get a stick to it, and this will go all the way back down. Under 20 seconds left on the power play. Gerstner in on the forecheck. Nupp, 11 seconds left. Nupp looking to set up. Egan will take it and start the breakout. Sends it back to Nupp. And Paxton will move along with it. Good stretch pass to Egan. Can't get it cleanly on his tape. Egan moves in, has a shot, and it's a great save made by LeBrecq to keep this game scoreless. The best chance yet on the power play. Looked like Egan wasn't going to get by his man. He did. Gets a shot off, but it's an easy save made by LeBrecq.
This is one of the best looking power plays I've seen from this Panthers team
without
so
a
far.
doubt.
And you saw in the first group with Sean Kelly, had 2 or 3 good chances right in front of the net. Couldn't quite get control of that puck, but what a chance for this Panthers power play.
High Point looking dangerous early on here. Moved out of the zone by the Chanticleers, and now it's a 3-on-2 if they hurry, and that one's not onside. JT Compton couldn't get his skate back on the blue line, and it'll be off. We'll have a neutral zone draw. 15:29 left to go. But I do like what High Point did in that first power play look. Both units looking strong, particularly the first one. Macheska wins the draw back. Escala, now McDonald. Into the neutral zone. No icing. Fallon is on his horse to win this puck race. He leaves it for Macheska. Macheska bodied off. Hits the deck. Can't center that one. Fallon throws a hit, and now the Chanticleers are free. Compton tries to get past McDonald. McDonald with a good play. Centering pass, not able to get on goal. Escala will come away with it. Escala throws a hit onto Ryan. One of 2 Ryans, that's Pierce. Macheska starts the cycle. It's a bad pass, though, and it's picked up by the Chanticleers, but Macheska with a good stick check to make up for his mistake there, and now Fallon's free with it. Nice little move to get around his man. That's Shefflin on the back check for the Chanticleers. Alex Brown got away with a slash there. Now a stretch pass, and free is Shefflin, but a good pick there by McDonald. Try to find Fallon, can't get it to him, no icing. 14-18 left, first period. Into the zone. It's the Chanticleers. Caden Booth sends it to the blue line. That shot blocked in front, never got through. Good job by McDonald. He'll clear it down. Arm is up for icing, but it will be on goal, and it's in! Oh my goodness! Trent LeBrecq with a costly mistake. That shot came from the defensive zone, and the Panthers score first. It's 1-0.
I can't even tell who scored that. It looked like a clear from the defensive end, but the Coastal goalie must have not seen the puck entirely and slipped right past him on that left post.
Oh my goodness, Sean McDonald with a little bit of magic there to sneak that puck in, and that is a massive momentum goal.
And that's
6 minutes even.
And that's something that will kill you as a goaltender when you let in a terrible shot like that. It wasn't even a shot, a clear. But good job by this Panthers team. That's going to give them a lot of motivation to stay in this game.
Jack Olson, fresh off the face-off win. He'll get it back for the Panthers. Johnson. Good stretch pass for Sawney. Poorly played off the boards by Stahl. Sawney into the puck battle in the corner. Kelly and Henry will join the fray. Can't be kicked out by Stahl. Kelly comes away with the puck. Tries to cycle it, but nobody's home along the end boards. Sawney can't keep it in the zone. It'll leak free, but Kelly's there at the red line to save the day. Picked back up by Henry. Johnson has a chance. Trying to catch Coastal on a line change. He'll just sling it across where the Chanticleers will reset. Lalick off the boards. He'll find Engto. Brendan Engto. His shot from the circles. Swallowed up right into the chest by Ohlweiler, and he'll have a face-off to his blocker side. 13:08 left in the period.
And like we said before the game, Ohlweiler's going to have to hold down the fort here for this Panthers team. He's always been consistent for this team, and like we said, he's a big body. He covers up space, and he's always been consistent.
Cazzola wins the draw. Calkins sends it to his D partner Egan. And along the half wall, Nupp takes the puck, gets it to tried to get to Calkins, but that was a dangerous pass. Calkins couldn't field it cleanly. And that one almost was deja vu of what just happened to Trent LeBrecq. No icing. Arsenault in on the play. Won't be able to get to that puck before it goes around the boards, and Liam Walsh takes it for the Chanticleers. Kept in the zone, onsides, good play by Gersner. Kept in only for a moment by Lalick, and now the Chanticleers will have to touch up. And the Zamboni doors are open. Cazzola was pleading for the officials to blow the whistle and stop that play. He'll finally get his wish. And then we'll have a stoppage, 12:29 left to go. Charles, what have you seen so far that is different for this High Point University team? They are noticeably skating with a little bit more energy out there, but what are the keys if they want to keep this up?
Well, like I said, they've been talking a lot amongst the team, and they've been trying to figure out, how can we play better, what needs to change, and what needs to happen in order for us to be a better hockey team. And so far, what I've seen is just straight up good hockey. You have good dumps, you have great passes here in the neutral zone, great setups, as you saw here with that Kelly, Johnson, Henry line. And they're just working efficiently, and they're not, playing desperation hockey. They're not hope passing.
Yeah, and that's good karma because that power play unit was looking very good. They weren't able to break through, and the teams are going to head back to their benches as this looks like it might be a little bit more lengthy delay along the Zamboni doors than we might have expected. But as I was saying, that first power play unit and even the second one had a couple of really good chances. They weren't able to get one home, and then McDonald from his own defensive end slings a puck up the ice, and it ends up leaking between the blade of the skate of Trent LeBrecq and the pipe to get home and make it 1-0 Panthers.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how, we had so many great chances with Kelly, like we said, over the net. Couldn't quite get a control of the puck, but still great chance by that first power play unit. The second one, Egan coming all the way in, almost having a nice.
That was an amazing. That's probably the best one-on-one move I've ever seen Egan.
Absolutely.
Put on.
It was almost a great goal, and to have that goal with a clear from McDonald go in, I know that's gonna kill the goalie, but it's a great motivation for this Panthers team, and hopefully that momentum continues.
And we're back ready to go here. Neutral zone draw. Possession still being fought for. Macheska won't be able to win it. But the Panthers get it right back. And Calkins will send that puck up the ice. Fallon brings it in. Fallon bodied off by Gerstner. The puck will squirt free. And behind the goal line, Escala in on the forecheck. Macheska can't get it free. But a good job at the blue line by Egan to keep it in, but now the Chanticleers will get it loose. Calkins picks that pass off. Slings it toward the attacking zone. Egan sends it to Fallon. 6 cancel. And coming free with the puck, it's Ken Ferrara. He's going to take a hit, and Fallon with a dangerous check. And that is going to be a penalty on, it looks like Walsh, who's going to go to the box. This will be another Panther power play.
And Walsh is a big player for the Chanticleers team. He's always been very good for this team, and having the penalty box is a big opportunity for that Panthers power play to take advantage of.
I didn't see if that one was boarding or roughing. I've got to assume it was roughing based on the angle that Fallon was at along the boards when he took that hit. Kelly wins the draw. Power play at work. Johnson, DDD pass, finds Sawney. Alex Sawney sends it down to Kelly. Kelly back to Sawney at the blue line. Henry, top of the circles, now Johnson. His shot leaks through, almost deflected in the back door by Kelly. That was a great chance. Johnson keeps it in at the blue line. What a phenomenal play. That was played with a high stick, and we'll have a whistle. Good job, though, by DJ to keep that puck in. I thought for sure that one was getting cleared.
I'm not sure if it was a high stick or not. It looked like he kind of kicked it there. And I don't know if
that might have been it, too.
I don't know if the viewers know this, but Dakota actually used to play soccer in high school. So I'm sure those soccer skills are paying off now. But unfortunately, they couldn't keep it in, so we got to reset. But so far, the power play's been looking pretty good for this team.
Well, it's a neutral zone draw, but Kelly's able to win that one, too. Johnson's got to be careful here. Able to win that puck battle in front of his own bench. Now the power play can get started again. Henry brings it into the zone, finds Fallon. Tried to drop it back for Sawney. He wasn't on the same page. Fallon able to keep it in, though. Work being put in along the half wall. That's Shefflin. Henry wins that race to the puck. Gets it out to Johnson. And now they can set up. Finds Henry. Finds Sawney. His slapper leaks through. Kelly can't poke it in on the back door. Puck still alive. Henry's shot slings wide. 57 seconds left on the power play. Oh, what a move by Johnson. Gets by his man. Johnson sends it to the corner. Finds Henry. Henry sent to Sawney. He gets the puck into the corner. Left for Henry. Johnson now. Back to Henry. Along the circles. Back to Johnson. He slings a wrister. That one leaks through and almost goes in. And Kelly's checked from behind into the goal, and he can't get out. And Coastal's got a chance now. That shot by Shefflin didn't get on goal, shorthanded. 15 seconds left. I've never seen anything like that before. Kelly checked into the net offensively.
It looks like afterwards the goalie must have thrown Kelly's stick off to the side.
He did.
Try to slow him down.
And that'll do it for the power play. We're back to even strength. But now Arsenault brings it in. 0 for 2 on the power play, but a couple of really good looks so far. They're doing things right, and it'll break through eventually. Cazzola and Arsenault tied up behind the goal. Colin McAdams in there for the Chanticleers. He'll be the one that plays it off the end boards for Cornine. Turnover there. Arsenault couldn't come away with the puck cleanly. Excuse me, that was Krupa that had it. And now brought in, fresh out of the box. Nice little move. Shot on, mask save by Ohlweiler. Chanticleers will keep it in the zone. Finds Krupa. Slings a shot, deflected in front, but it goes wide, not on goal. Calkins able to come away with the puck. And he'll get it free. Pass too far out in front of Egan. He'll whiff on it twice. And Calkins has a chance on sides. Calkins, toe drag, shoots, and that one's blocked by a stick. Oh, that would have been a great move by Calkins if he could have gotten that one in. Big hit put on by Arsenault. Arsenault can't keep it in the zone for long, though. Calkins back to play it. Cross ice for Prine. He turns it over, and now a 3-on-2 for the Chanticleers. Good play by Prine to bat that pass down, though, and make up for his mistake. He catches Cazzola one-on-one, dances around his man, but in on the back check. Good play that time, made by Lalick. High pace here. McDonald picks it up, the lone goal scorer in this game so far. Centering pass. 1T from the slot and a save made. An easy one by Ohlweiler. Kennedy at the blue line. He picks it up but couldn't get that pass clean on his tape. And Ohlweiler is telling McDonald to slow it down. He'll play it behind the cage. 8 minutes left in the first period now. Lollick chips it. Picked up by Ferrara. McDonald. His pass for Sawney. Tries to find Kuntz, can't get it to him. Sawney picks it back up though. 3-on-2 for the Panthers. Sawney with some speed, tries to dance around his man. He's tied off, still has the puck though. Kuntz, centering pass, Brown in the slot, can't get a stick to it. McDonald picks off that pass though. McDonald tried to center it for Brown, couldn't do so. And Kennedy couldn't pick up that pass at the point. This is all the way back down. Ohlweiler will pick it up for the Panthers. Kennedy, bad pass in the slot. There's a man, nice little toe drag, a shot, good save by Jack Olson. Still danger though, that one's off the side of the cage. Jack Olson with a good play with the stick, and he'll break up another pass there. Kennedy clears the danger. Johnson has Henry. He'll flip it along for him. Henry in behind everyone. Centers it for Johnson. He has it behind the cage. Finds Henry. Tries to put one on goal. Had Kelly in the slot, but it was defended well by the Chanticleers. Give credit to Owen O'Brien on that play. And we're going to have a whistle. It appears that puck went out of play. Wow, that was some high-paced action right there. 6:47 left to go in the first. Still 1-0 Panthers.
This offense has been explosive so far. And on that last power play, it's been a minute, but Kelly again, he's been getting so many good chances. I don't know what's in that mustache, but it's working.
Yeah, it's got to be the stash, you'd have to think. Henry with a good stick play to keep that puck in. And create a scrum along the corner boards. Coastal Carolina. They'll clear the zone, but Calkins is there in the defensive end to pick it up. Johnson. Turned over, Krupa. Chip pass. And getting around Calkins is O'Brien. O'Brien can't get it on goal. Good defensive play there by the Panthers. They're playing with some speed here in the first. Nupp tied up. Tries to find Henry, can't do so. Chanticleers keep. And that one slapped down the ice by Nupp. And the Panthers will be content to take the icing.
I also want to mention right now, the defense is working really well. Like you said earlier, Olsen had a great play in front in the net to clear the puck. Nupp's been a big body out there. Sonny's been a big body out there. The defense is working, which is usually like a problem for High Point, but today it's working really well.
They have the most goals allowed this season in the ACCHL M3 division. Now, part of that is because they've played a lot more games than other teams, but at 5 goals per game allowed, you're going to have some massive offense to keep up. Oh, what a save from Ohlweiler! He sits on it. How did he keep it out?
Ohlweiler stands on his head with no one in front to help him and holds the fort down.
I haven't seen Ohlweiler make a save like that since the Wake game, when he made 62 saves in an effort that ended in a tie. He definitely deserved a win there, but oh my goodness, Ohlweiler keeping his team in the lead there. Nupp in the corner. Under 6 left to play in the first. Cazzola along the half wall. There's a slapper from the point. It goes wide of the bar. And Arsenault can't clear the zone. He's sandwiched between 2 Chanticleers. Nupp gets in there, and he'll look to move it. Aggressive forecheck here from the Chanticleers. They are banking on their goaltender Lebrecht being able to defend a breakaway. That one's flipped all the way down the ice. That's not a great hockey play, and that'll be icing.
Looks like the Chanticleers have started to do a trap down here.
Yep, they're running a 2-1-2 trap on the blue line. They've got all 5 of their players inside the attacking zone when they don't have the puck.
Yeah, and that's something this Panthers team has got to figure out how to get out of, because if you can somehow get out of this trap, get a good dump into the offensive zone, that could lead to breakaways, open chances, and possibly extending this lead.
Shots on goal 10-9 in favor of the Panthers. That's another one for the Chanticleers, though. And another flurry of shots there put onto Ohlweiler, courtesy of Brendan Angto. And we're down to 4:58 left on the clock, and that shot counter will even up. High Point's going to get a line change off, a much-needed one. Again, 1-0 Panthers. Sean McDonald, the lone goal scorer, on a shot from his own defensive zone that leaks between the pipe and the skate of goaltender Trent Lebrecht for the Chanticleers. Senior night for the Panthers. They'll play this Chanticleers team again tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. And that will be their last conference game of the year for both sides. The Chanticleer hit the deck in the neutral zone. Good rotation there by Sean Kelly as Sawney went in for the pinch. Johnson tries to get it to the slot, but it's batted down by the Chanticleers. Sawney keeps it in at the blue line, bats it down, and covering with the glove that time is Lebrecht. 4:24 left on the clock now. And we mentioned it at the start of the first period. This is a massive game for standings points. High Point in 4th in the conference with 7 points. Coastal Carolina 5th in the conference with 6 points. And a lot of playoff seedings yet to be determined. High Point is most likely looking at a 4, 5, or 6 seed. There is still a possibility they could get to that 3 seed. But any points that you can come away with and take away from Coastal at the same time are going to really help you out here if you're the Panthers. Shantz will look to start the breakout with some speed along the circles. Good defensive play by Calkins. Ties his man up cleanly. Under 4 left. That one's sent to the blue line. Shot on and easily gloved by Ohlweiler. Nice little swooping action on that save. And Kilduff will be robbed of a nice little shot attempt there. 3:44 left on the clock. And the Chanticleers have taken over the shots on goal lead. And you got to think some of that is courtesy of their, the trap that you mentioned, Charles, that they've started to run in the offensive zone.
Yeah, and it looks like the Panthers have started to figure out how to get out of it.
There's a shot off the side of the goal. Good defensive play by Egan to just tip that pass and make that look not as clean as it could have been. That puck does clear the zone. Coastal will have to touch up. We'll see what they do now. Egan off the boards. Chipped in by Cazzola. Pass fanned on. Brought in cleanly by Arsenault, but clearing the zone is Kilduff. Cazzola gets it in. Arsenault races in for it, but it's played by Lebrecht. Waiting for the puck is Egan. He'll throw a shot on, and that one's saved by Lebrecht. Stretch pass, and now the Coastal Carolina has a breakaway. Moving in. 2 deeks. Oh, what a save from Ohlweiler, but it leaks in after the fact. And Coastal Carolina has tied this game up. Nice little deke there from Liam Walsh, and he puts it home to make it 1-1 here in the first.
And it looks like Jack Olson was trying to talk to the ref and explain that the puck was sitting right between Ohlweiler's legs, and it didn't quite go in, but if the ref saw it go in, that's what it is, and it's a tie game now. And on that play, it looks like they play a little too aggressive in the offensive zone. They didn't really. The defense was not ready for a dump into Walsh, and Walsh, as always, as we've seen, makes a great move, and he ties this game up.
Aggressive play for the Chanticleers pays off, and we've got a tie game here in Greensboro. McDonald feigns on that pass. Good job to tie his man up, though. Kelly brings it in. Kelly at the circles. He'll stop and hold up. Gets Johnson the puck. Sends it to McDonald. McDonald tries to get a tip in front. Kelly does tip it, but it's gloved away by Lebrecht. We'll have a stoppage. 2:37 left to go in the first here. This has been one of the better games I've seen the Panthers play in recent memory.
Absolutely, and you have to look at their schedule. They play a lot of tough opponents recently, and to have a close game like this, like you said, it's a 5 and a 6 seed, or 4 and 5 seed.
Well, here we go. There's another chance for the Shots, but that pass deflected. Good little look there by Lalick. Couldn't find the intended target, though. McDonald tries to get it to Johnson off the boards, but CK, Christian Kuntz, in on the play. Good poke check from McDonald, and Kuntz will get it to Johnson. Finds Henry. 2-on-2 for the Panthers. Henry and Kelly. Henry moving in on the backhand. Good little tie-up. Centering pass for Kuntz, and he can't get a shot off. And McDonald can't keep it in the zone either. Under 2 to play. McDonald will take it behind his own net. Let the clock run down a little bit more. That one's tipped. The arm is up. No, sorry, icing. One linesman said no, the other said yes. So with 1:47 left, we'll have a draw. High Point has got to figure out how to respond to the trap that Coastal Carolina has begun to employ if they want to get another goal on the board. Macheska wins the draw, finds CK, and that puck will get out of the zone. Arm is up again for icing, and it will have the legs, so we'll bring it all the way back down. 1:39 left. Charles, what do you want to see High Point do here in the last 99 seconds before we go to the locker room for the break?
Well, obviously having a tie, that's going to kill your momentum a little bit, but what the Panthers need to do here is just play how they were the first few 10 minutes. You find those open passes. Obviously, they have a 2-1 track point right now, but once you figure out how to get past that, it's a simple pass, find that open guy, find the slot, and just look for those open chances.
They were doing it very well on the power play, but doing it at even strength is a completely other thing. Engto gets a puck towards the slot, but can't find a deflection there. Sent back towards the goal by Brady Barnes. 90 seconds left. That puck won't be able to stay in the zone, and High Point will get off for a partial line change. Paxton Nupp comes onto the ice. That one's blockered away by Ohlweiler. Finds CK. Now that's a weird bounce off the glass. And then the neutral zone, it'll be thrown back in by Coastal. CK will get it back. Slides it to McDonald. He'll put a spin move on. Oh, what a move by McDonald. But that puck turned over. Barnes with a good play on the forecheck. Batted back into the zone. CK can't clear it. Finally off the glass. And at the red line, it'll be played by Cazzola. Tried to chip it to himself. Couldn't do so. And into the zone are the Chants. 45 seconds left. Paxton up with some speed. Off the boards. Tried to get it to himself. That's not the play there. Cazzola picks it up at the dots. McDonald dances. He'll circle around. Trying to fend off Colin McAdams. 30 ticks left. Nupp. That one's slung down. CK will pick it up. Tipped at the red line by Cazzola. Gets it into the zone, but slap pass off the boards made by the Chanticleers. And Krupa will poke free McAdams. Centering pass, can't get on goal. Oh, that was a phenomenal chance there on the doorstep by Jack Ryan, but he couldn't get it home. Under 5 to play. Cazzola in on the forecheck, and that will do it. We've got a whistle here. And I think that's just because the clock wasn't expiring. The teams are headed to the locker rooms. Yep, that'll do it for the first period. It was a tightly contested contest in the first, and we'll go to the break 1-1. High Point got on the board first. Coastal ties it up, and we will bring it back. Second period of action next here on the High Point University Hockey YouTube channel. Welcome back here, second period of action. Greensboro Ice House, High Point University Hockey. Graham Tuck, Charles Crowell. It's a 1-1 game after the first period, and it was one that saw a couple of, well, we'll say one odd goal and one really pretty goal. The goal for High Point, courtesy of Sean McDonald on a shot from about the very left part of your screen, right at the blue line. It went all the way down the ice and snuck its way into the goal to give High Point a 1-0 advantage. And then a nice breakaway goal for the Shants by Liam Walsh. And that is where we sit. 20 minutes down, 40 to go. High Point trying to get back into the swing of things and get a big win here against Coastal on senior night. They'll win the draw, and we're underway in the second. 1-2-2. Defending for the Chanticleers. Egan. Johnson. That's a rocket of a pass, finds Calkins. Now Johnson brings it in. Good job by Henry to keep that puck in. Poke to Kelly. Kelly dances around his man, but he lost control of the puck. And Kilduff will win it, but for a moment. Egan, his shot deflected by Kelly. A great chance, but it's swallowed up by Lebrec.
And this is something that I wish the High Point Panthers would do more often. Instead of dumping into the zone, I like the passing plays here in neutral zone, just using that speed. We have speed on this team.
They don't have to use it very often, though.
You have Arsenal, you have Fallon. You have fast freshmen that can break into the zone, and it works really well for this team. Hopefully they utilize that more often in this game.
Like what I'm seeing so far from the Panthers. Let's see what they can do now. Bringing it in. Oh, what a toe drag. Breakaway. Oh, what a goal by the Shants. Oh, my goodness. Liam Walsh undresses everybody. And it's 2-1 Coastal.
Like I said last period, Walsh is that X factor for the Chanticleers team. And that was quite literally disgusting. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, man.
But that puts the Chanticleers up 2-1, and that's got to be a heartbreaker for High Point.
Yeah, that's hard to watch from a High Point perspective, but my goodness, what a goal. Walsh is second of the day, puts the Shants up by 1. Just 44 seconds into the second period. Sawney can't get that puck to his D partner, Olsen. Cazzola finds Jack Olsen, gets it back to Sawney. Now Nupp. He'll get it off the boards at the red line. That puck not completely batted down by Nupp. It'll be picked up by Sawney in the corner. High slot, Chanticleers possession. That shot from Lalick whizzes wide of the post. Centering pass, good break up there by Alex Sawney. Cazzola had it knocked off of his stick. Sawney picks it back up. Excuse me, that's Olsen. Gerstner with it now. Feigns the slap shot. Good move there by Sawney to poke that puck back to the blue line. Tying his man up at the inboards. That's Cazzola. Tries to dance around, can't do so. But that puck will find its way to Arsenault. He's got some speed, he'll use it. Arsenault trying to dance into the zone. And he can't get it in on sides. But Cazzola still has to touch up. And the Chanticleers will look to move forward with it. Compton, he'll slap one wide of the blue paint. Kept in, good job by the Chanticleers. And a good break up there by Jack Olsen. He's playing a very good game defensively so far. High Point down 2-1. That's a dangerous hit, and the arm is up. This is a delayed penalty coming up against Coastal. Fallon took a hit behind the play.
Fallon's getting beat up this game. You remember last period too, he had looked like a roughing call, and now he's got this one. Hopefully he's okay, because he's an important part of this Panthers offense with that speed like I mentioned earlier. But
that it is. 2 minutes for roughing, assisted JT Compton, and that'll send the Panthers back on the power play. This could be a great chance to get that second goal back.
Absolutely, and this power play unit right here with Henry, Johnson, and Kelly, I sound like a broken record saying this, but these guys are efficient as all get out.
They are lethal. So it'll be those three, Kelly, Johnson, Henry, Fallon, and Sawney also in on the power play unit. 17:37 left to go in the second period. And Kelly wins the draw to get things started here. Johnson sends it to Henry. Back to Henry. Fallon, his shot blocked. Good play that time in the slot by Folks. But the puck kept in by the Panthers. On the penalty kill, Stahl will clear it all the way down. On goal, Ohlweiler plays a stick to it. But racing in is Folks. He has somebody in the slot, that's Engto. Folks get it back. His shot, shoulder save made by Ohlweiler. Nice little shorthanded chance for the Shants, but now the Panthers have it moving the other way. That's a turnover. Tie up behind the play. Shot over the crossbar. Ohlweiler didn't get a glove to it, wanted to though. Fallon takes another big hit along the glass, and the Shants have it in their own end. Can Kelly get back on sides? No. Fallon tried to time it up perfectly, couldn't do so, and this is going to be cleared down. The Coastal Penalty Killers will do a partial shift change. Cross-ice pass, a shot, looking for a deflection, but not on the same page was McAdams. Good shorthanded chance for the Shants. Coastal loses the puck, Cazzola. With some speed, Cazzola moving forward with it. Cazzola brings it in all by himself. Cazzola holds up, waits for some help. Cazzola, far side, 34 seconds left on the power play. Now Nupp has it. Setting up the power play. That pass didn't get the carom he wanted, and it's broken free by the Chanticleers. This power play has not looked the same as the first two for the Panthers. Egan. 10 seconds left on the power play. Egan gets it free to Cazzola, but the power play has expired, and we're back to 5-on-5. Shot off the boards, Arsenault. Calkins overskated it. That pass was centered, but it gets free, and Coastal is free with it. A chance moving in for the Shants. Man in the slot, good play by Nupp to take away the pass, and a better play, toe save made by Ohlweiler. That shot barely got on. It might not have been on goal either way, but this will go down for icing, and a very uneventful power play for the Panthers sees them still behind by one here in the second.
Yeah, not as strong of a power play compared to the past two we saw, but still a decently better power play than we've seen in previous games, and I think this Panthers team is starting to put together a little more. They got a few chances, but not as good as the first two, and still a 2-1 game.
Controlled by the Panthers in the defensive end, Cazzola. Excuse me, that's Arsenault. Tried to get it to Cazzola. Gerstner loses the puck. Arsenault finds Nupp. Nupp bodies his way through a couple of men. Cazzola lost the puck in the zone. Now Gerstner has it. Joining in on the play, it's Arsenault making it a 3-on-3. Lalica shot, loose in the slot, clearing the danger is McDonald, but this will go down for icing. No, it's on goal. Lebrecq plays it over Ryan Henry, and now it's a 2-on-2. Gerstner sends it in front, and on hat trick watch, that one is poked wide. Walsh had it in the slot. The arm is up, and this is a penalty against High Point. We're going to see who it's on. It's McDonald. And we'll see what it's for, but the Panthers are going to be shorthanded for the first time, and this is a crucial spot in this game.
I will say the Panthers have done a better job being more disciplined this game. Usually when we see games, there's usually a penalty kill for the Panthers in the first period, but they've played pretty disciplined so far in this game, and having this first penalty kill being halfway through the second period, it's a good sign for them, and hopefully they kill it off and keep the momentum going.
6 penalty minutes so far for the Chanticleers, just 2 for the Panthers, and they're McDonald's. He's in the box now. The next goal will be a big one. Chanticleers setting up the power play. That's a quick shot on and a stick save from Ohlweiler. Dangerous rebound chance, but Kennedy able to clear the zone on the penalty kill. Krupa. Still Krupa. Kennedy does a good job to tie that puck up. And Kelly gets it free. Kelly, Escala, Kennedy, and Kuntz. Now Macheska will get in for Kelly. Engto with some speed, dances around Kuntz. He gets a shot on and still in the slot. That puck, and finally batting it free is Kennedy. He's done a great job on this penalty kill so far. Krupa. Escala up from his position in the diamond to play that puck. Kuntz will get it behind the goal line. Tied off by Gerstner. CK moving with it. He has the puck stripped from him. This is a chance for the shots. Cross-ice pass, but a bad one. And Engto couldn't get his tape on it. Engto at the circles. Gets into the slot. Shot. Save made Ohlweiler. Rebound chance. Not on goal. Ohlweiler makes the save and covers with the glove. 13:05 left in the second. 40 ticks left on the power play for the Chanticleers. And it's a power play unit that has looked pretty good so far.
And the penalty kill is going pretty well for the Panthers so far. A few chances in which they held their breath, but Ohlweiler has been helping out a lot, and they've been having a few good clears, and they've almost killed off this power play.
Over halfway gone in the McDonald penalty. Another face-off win for the Chanticleers. Lalick gets it back from the circles. Lalick sends it to the hash marks. Cross-ice pass blocked by Arsenault. Shot blocked by Calkins. That was a good opportunity by Barnes in the slot. Cross-ice pass. Finds Walsh. Now Lalick. Back to Walsh. Odd bounce off the boards, and now a shorthanded chance for the Panthers. They won't get it into the zone, but they will clear their own zone. And now it's a 3-on-2. O'Brien, he'll get a shot on, and they score. Oh, I don't know how that's not goalie interference. And Ohlweiler's wondering the same thing, but it's 3-1 Chanticleers.
Hopefully the Panthers challenge this call. I'm not too sure that was a all clean goal. It looked like there was a little action in front. Someone bumped Ohlweiler for sure. And hopefully take a look at this. And you can see Ohlweiler now talking to the ref and explaining his case.
This is not the type of thing where you very often see calls overturned. And it's not going to happen here. Or will it?
You got to help him.
Saw one of the officials skate over to the scorer's table for a moment, but no luck for the Panthers. 12:24 left to go. Second period, 3-1 Chants. Power play 0 for 3 for the Panthers, 1 for 1 for the Chanticleers. And the Panthers get it into the zone, but quickly turned over. Sawney wins the race to the puck. Nupp pokes it free. Cazzola has a chance, but Barnes in on the back check, able to break it up. Kept in by Nupp. He'll send that pass over for Sawney. He'll slap one on goal. Save made by Lebrecq, and he'll cover it for a face-off. 12:01 left on the clock now. Excuse me, 11:54, I apologize. The two score clocks here in the Ice House are a couple seconds off from each other. Face off. Puck loose in the slot. Arsenault sends it to the boards. Nutt picks it up along the half wall. He'll try to get it back to CK. Can't do so. Pokes it free in the corner. Nutt centers it for Arsenault. That was a great chance, but he couldn't get a stick on it. CK fires a shot that gets blocked. That was a great play made by Engto. Nutt. McDonald. Now Nutt again. He'll move forward with the puck. Gets it into the zone. And then he'll subsequently get off for a line change. Stretch pass. McDonald will play it. Looking for Barnes that time. We're the Chanticleers, but McDonald with some speed. That pass too far in front of Cazzola. He thought that was intended for Henry, and it'll go down for icing. That's just poor communication on the part of the Panthers there.
It is, and they're trying going for that strategy that I mentioned earlier, in which you pass the neutral zone, use that speed to your advantage. Dumping's not going to work against the Chanticleers team, especially with that trap. So just getting those neutral zone passes, getting that speed, and setting up is what's going to help this Panthers offense.
Slapper from the blue line looking for a deflection, but he couldn't get it on goal that time. Booth had a chance. Now 3-on-2 for the Panthers. Henry, Johnson, and Cazzola. Filling out the lane, Johnson gets it to Henry. His shot from the circles, good block that time by the Chanticleers. Barley. CK hold up. is held up, by Barley. And McDonald back to play the puck, no icing. Halfway through this game, it's 3-1 Chanticleers. Turnover by McDonald in the defensive end. One-timer from the slot from McAdams, and it goes wide. Not on goal. Now Henry will get it loose to Johnson. He has Kelly. It's a 2-on-2, but joining the play, that time was Booth, taking away the odd man rush opportunity. Kept in by Egan. Looking for a deflection. Johnson gets it on. Still loose. A shot on, and it dribbles towards Henry. Didn't get everything he wanted on that puck, and it will stay 3-1.
And Johnson is shaking his head right now, as well as Henry. You saw Henry try to get that rebound off the backboard. The 5-hole was open, but Chanticleers close up that 5-hole real quick, and there's just a unified groan from this crowd and team right now.
Yeah, LeBrec was lucky that Henry didn't get everything he wanted on that shot. Johnson's deflection was just a couple of degrees off with the angle. Egan did a great job to create that opportunity. Now Escala with a chance to create another. Escala, blue line, Calkins, back to Escala. Panthers moving with some urgency now. Fallon fighting for position in front of the net. Macheska being harassed in the corner. Now Fallon will join in. Egan can't keep it in. Egan with some velocity on it. Escala, oh, what a hit, Escala. Macheska can't win that puck brace. Egan with a slapper, and it goes wide. Might have taken a deflection from Shaw. Chanticleers will bring it in on sides. That's Mr. 2-goal, Liam Walsh. And a bad play that time from Gerstner will let the puck leak into the neutral zone. Deflected in by Folks. Excuse me, that was Ferrara. Kennedy. Now Egan. Egan dances. Egan gets a shot on. Rebound, Kennedy. How did that stay out? Oh, I thought that went in. What a save from LeBrec on the rebound chance for Kennedy. And this puck will go back to the red line. Sawney. That pass picked up that time by Krupa. With some speed, it's O'Brien. Slapper goes wide. Rebound off the end boards. A little bit too wide to be picked up on the other end by Shefflin. Olsen tied up in the corner. Chanticleers come away. That shot didn't get on goal. 8:09 left in this period. Kept in by Krupa. Deflection in front, didn't get the angle. That one leaks in, they score. Off the rebound from the end boards, it's Owen O'Brien, and it's 4-1 Chanticleers.
Another disappointing goal for this Panthers team, and you know they have to be kicking themselves on that bench. They had two really good chances in front of the Chanticleers net, couldn't quite capitalize, and that's just the story of the game so far for this Panthers team.
4 unanswered by Coastal Carolina. Makes it a 4-1 game. High Point has been close but no cigar all day long. Kuntz clears the zone. In his own zone, it's Barnes. Kuntz can't clear the zone. Barnes has it. Arsenault tries to clear it. Lalica slapper blocker save made by Ohlweiler. Good hit that time, and that's a cross check by Kuntz. And we're going to have a penalty assessed to CK. Elbowing is the call.
Looks like he caught the Chanticleers player a little high with that elbow right in the back of the neck, and that's going to cost him.
And so a power play opportunity for the Chanticleers, already up by 3. But then again, 3-goal lead You know what they say about that, most dangerous in hockey. So we'll see what happens here. But in the second period, it has been all Chanticleers. And the official Kwong has just tossed a fan.
The fans have been very vocal about some of the calls, and some of them very questionable, but you know, you gotta keep your composure when you're at these things because there's no crowd noise, and these refs can hear you, and they'll toss you if they don't feel like you're being respectful.
So we're going to have a little bit of a pause while they take care of the rowdy fan here, and we'll be back with the Chanticleer power play after this. And we're back at the Greensboro Ice House. Panthers about to be shorthanded for another 2 minutes. They're 0 for 1 on the penalty kill so far. See if they can improve upon that. Good start to the shift as that puck clears the zone. Liam Walsh brings it in for the Chanticleers, and that's a mask save for Ohlweiler. Rebound off the end boards will be gloved down. Just 13 seconds off the clock on the penalty kill.
Walsh again being his usual self, putting pressure on that goalie, and he's been on fire tonight recently. And again, another good shot from him, and another chance for the Chanticleers offense.
Well, the Chanticleers know what they're playing for. They haven't played as many conference games as other teams in the league so far this season, but that being said, they're winning the ones that they have played. They've got a 3-1 record. They're 1 point behind the Panthers, and a regulation win would jump them over the Panthers. Or a win of any kind, I should say, as with an overtime win, they'd have the tiebreaker.
And when it gets down to crunch time, especially in this league, a lot of teams, they fight, they scrap, a little bit of bloodshed, but they want that. They want this highest seed possible. And
yep, and that is exactly why the power play and the penalty kill, the special teams, are going to be such a big part of this game moving forward. That shot from Lalick was a rocket along the ice, but it didn't find the crease. Walsh sends it to the other side. That shot was a save made by Ohlweiler. That was a sharp angle shot from O'Brien from the lower part of the face-off circles. Penalty kill halfway done. 49 seconds left on it. And we'll get a line change here. Sawney, Arsenault, McDonald, and Escala, the penalty killing unit.
And both teams have been showing very good power plays tonight. You know, there's not a lot of rotation. You have your quarterback at the top of the blue line, and it's just passing back and forth, finding those open shots, going for the guy in the slot mostly. But both teams are doing a very good job at getting those chances on the power play.
Arsenault blocked that shot. 42 seconds left on the power play now. That's a shot. Pad save made. Ohlweiler rebound is there, and Sawney clears the zone. Nobody was home to poke home that one. Krupa, still Krupa, brings it into the zone all by himself. Scrum for the puck in the corner. Puck finds its way back to Krupa at the blue line. 5 seconds left before Kuntz is released from the box. Krupa fires a shot, save made, Ohlweiler, and that'll do it for the power play unit. And we'll have a whistle here in the defensive zone for the Panthers. But penalty kill now 1 for 2, and that was a crucial 2 minutes for the Panthers to stay in this game.
It is, and having a good penalty kill is a huge momentum shifter, especially for this Panthers team, which they need right now. And as Barry Benson once said, it's a small job, but if you do it well, it makes a huge difference. And that's exactly what this Panthers penalty kill did right there.
I like the B-movie reference, I'm not going to lie. Face-off won by the Chanticleers. Rebound off the inboards, chance in front, still loose, nobody can poke it home. A couple of Chanticleers hit the ice. Oh, what a hit, Sean Kelly! Oh, they blew him up. Henry finds McDonald. McDonald, a shot and a glove save. Rebound still loose. Oh, Kelly can't poke it home. What a sequence that would have been.
And again, it's that really efficient line for this Panthers offense. Johnson, Kelly, Henry, they're killing it right now. They just can't capitalize on these chances, and they really need to if they want to get back in this game.
LeBrecq has done everything asked of him since he had that blunder to let in the only goal of the night so far for the Panthers. Panthers clear the zone. They'll get it loose. Cazzola with some speed. Cazzola holds up and kept in the zone by Johnson. Johnson lost the puck, though, and it's sent down where Sawney will pick it up. Line change for the Panthers. 4:13 left in the second. Sawney kicks it ahead. That one's intercepted by Egan. Egan, better known in Annapolis as Span Agar. Puck turned over in the neutral zone. Arsenault, good little poke check there. He won't get it completely around Stahl, though. Picked up at the red line by Calkins. Intercepted, pass by Egan, turned over, and it's Ferrara. Big hit in the zone for Ferrara. Calkins finds Egan. Egan will hold up. 3:25 left in the period here. High Point trying to get one before we go to the final break. That puck not completely brought in on sides. Cazzola couldn't stay on. And now a 2-on-1 for the shots. But Arsenault joins in and makes it less of a distraction for the Panthers. Moving ahead with it, the Panthers. Paxton Knupp gets it into the zone. LeBrecq will play it behind his own net. Fallon. Kuntz can't keep it in and out. It's a 1-on-1. Gerstner picked back up by O'Brien. He's moving in. Poke check Ohlweiler. No, he scores.
And again, I think the Panthers make that same mistake. They're playing a little too aggressive. They forget that these Chanticleers offense, they have so many guys with speed and a good puck control. They got to sit back a little more and wait for those guys to come to them. They try to pinch too early, they're going to sneak right past them and gives them an open chance. That's exactly what happened there, as well as Walsh's second goal as well. It looks like Kuntz is going to the locker room, actually. I don't know what for, but
he couldn't keep it in. He switches his stick. That's what it is. 5-1 is the score now here in the second. A brutal second period for the Panthers. Kept in, though. Sawney plays it off the boards. Nice little move. Sawney has a scowl in the slot. Tries to get it to him. That's a save made by LeBrecq. Hasn't had many of those in the second. Fallon. Centering pass picked off by the Chanticleers. And with 2:10 left in the period, they'll move forward. Compton on the backhand. Compton holds up. Oh, he sent Sawney to the ice. Shot deflected in front, but a good job by Sawney to make up for it and clear that puck out. Only for a moment, though. It's sent back in. O'Brien has it. Sent to the slot. Shot, stick save made by Ohlweiler. Puck still loose. Save, they score. O'Brien goes 5-hole, and that's a hat trick for number 4 in teal. All 3 of his goals here in the second period. It's 6-1 Coastal, and this one's a blowout.
And that's just an unfortunate goal. There's nothing really you can do on that one. It's good rebound control by the Chanticleers, and that's a hat trick for number 4 in teal. And a fast one, if that.
6 unanswered by the Chanticleers. have given them a 6-1 lead, and some of the fans have started heading to the exits here in Greensboro.
This is not how this High Point team wanted to come out tonight. Like I said in pregame, it was senior night. They're motivated. They talked about that power play a lot, trying to fix that, trying to get some points and goals out of that, but it just hasn't worked tonight. It looked efficient in the first period, but hasn't capitalized like it should have.
And that was another odd man rush for the Chanticleers. Olsen accidentally took his man down to the ice, sends another one down with a hit. Had his stick tied up. Kelly with a big hit in the corner. Olsen finds Johnson. Jack Olsen takes a shove down to the ice, and that's going to be a penalty coming up against Coastal Carolina.
Looks like Olsen and Keller are taking this blow a little personally, and they're putting some bias to the ice, and unfortunately they're being a little too reckless, and it's going to cost them.
Well, I think that penalty is going to be against Coastal. High Point's going to come away with a power play as a result of this, I believe. It's either going to be Folks or Barnes that goes to the box. I think it's Folks. Yep, Justin Folks heading to the box for Coastal Carolina. This is going to be a HPU power play.
I think Folks tried to take exception to that Olsen hit, and it's going to cost him for being reckless. And hopefully, like I said earlier, this Panthers power play has been really good so far. They've had those big chances, and hopefully they can cut down this lead that the Chanticleers have put up against them in the second period.
Well, 1 minute left in the second period. A power play goal here would make things interesting. It's not over yet, but High Point has got to start getting back at this lead pretty soon. The power play unit for High Point: Arsenault, Egan, Cazzola, Calkins, and Nupp. Cazzola can't win the draw, but High Point comes away with possession anyway. Egan, high slot. He'll hold up with the puck. Egan finds Arsenault up to the high slot. Nupp, his shot deflected and a save made by Lebrec. Egan, centering pass. Arsenault fans on that shot attempt, but Calkins picks it back up far side. Nupp, slap pass to Calkins. Gets it back to Nupp, high slot. 30 seconds left in the period. Egan moves in. His cross-ice pass. Calkins a shot off the side of the net. Thought he might have scored. Egan goes in and throws a hit behind the cage. Calkins comes away with it. 22 seconds left in the period now. Nupp, high slot. Tried to lay it back for Calkins, but he overskated it. Still in the zone, though. Nupp sends a pass over for Arsenault. Arsenault in the slot. Cazzola can't get it on goal. Calkins, 10 seconds left. Nupp. He fires a shot. That one's blocked, and I believe it goes in the corner. Another block there, and that'll do it for the second period.
A strong, good first minute by that power play unit. And they had a few good chances, just couldn't quite capitalize. But I like the patience of the passing. You saw Egan hold up here at the blue line for a little bit and waiting for that good pass. And that's what this Panthers power play needs to do in order to put some goals on the board.
A brutal second period for the Panthers sees them allow 5 goals. We came into this period tied up 1-1. We leave it with a 6-1 Chanticleers lead. 20 minutes left. The Panthers have 56 seconds of power play time left when we come back for the start of the third period. We are back here for the third period of action. 6-1, Chanticleers lead over the Panthers of High Point. And we are flipping ends here. Panthers are going to be on the power play for the first 56 seconds of this third period. Panthers have a 5-goal deficit to recover from, and it starts now. And it starts with a face-off win by Sean Kelly. He gets it back to Sawney. And Sawney will set up the power play.
This is the power play unit that's been very productive for this Panthers power play so far. So let's see if they can capitalize.
Henry at the high slot. He's going to find Johnson. He'll get it down low. That's an opportunity missed. Kelly, and a hit from behind. And this will be deflected. The Panthers are going to have a 5-on-3 power play for a brief time. So this is a real chance. See what the call is. It's a hooking minor against Pierce Ryan with 19:22 left in the third. And in regulation, the Panthers need to do whatever they can to take at least 1 point away here this weekend. And in this game, I should say. Henry, back to Johnson. Now Henry again. Henry from the circle's a shot. It goes wide, looking for a tip from Kelly. 8 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Sawney, high slot. Sawney. Kelly, centering pass. It's broken up. Good play, and now we're back to a normal 5-on-4 power play. Fresh out of the box. This one is going to go all the way down, and it's played by Olweiler. Streaking out of the box was Justin Folks. 1.5 minutes left on the power play now. Johnson carries it. He finds Kelly, gets it in. Kelly. Kelly tries to dangle. Takes it away in the corner. Kelly still with the puck. Gets it to Sawney. And that pass, D to D, not able to be kept in by DJ. Fallon brings it into the zone. Finds Ryan Henry, and that play broken up. And Folks moves away with the puck. Dances around DJ. Folks moves in, hauled down to the ice by Sawney, no call. Cazzola comes away with the puck. 55 seconds left on the man advantage for the Panthers. Short-handed chance for Engto. He'll take it near side circles. Sends it down to the alternate captain. Tries a centering pass. Now high slot. A shot on, and it goes wide. Good chance that time for Ryan Shefflin. Puck in the slot, picked up by Nupp. 32 seconds left in the power play. Now Cazzola. He'll wheel it up the ice. Cazzola. He's shoved off the puck. Good play that time by Dylan Stahl. And Cazzola is going to get that puck back. Cazzola, a tip. Loose. What a save, LeBrecq. That one's sent to the slot, and it's cleared. No, still in the zone. Nupp keeps it in. 7 seconds left on the power play, and finally that puck will trickle back to the red line. Arsenault. And we're back to 5-on-5. Power play is 0 for 5 tonight for the Panthers. Nupp tries a shot from a sharp angle. It doesn't get through. Kelly bodies his man off the puck. And finally, no, it won't clear. Nupp still has in the slot. He'll move in. His shot saved and swallowed by LeBrecq.
That's the power play struggle continues for this Panthers team, and like you said, 0 for 5 now, and that could be the difference in this game. But unfortunately, can't capitalize again, and back to 5-on-5 we go.
Face-off win for Kelly. Johnson's shot tried a deflection, but it's blocked by the feet. Oh, Kelly got away with a trip there. And the Chanticleers are out and rolling. Brought into the zone that time by Booth. Calkins is going to take down his man. Good stick check there from Kelly. Henry and Egan moving with it now. Calkins starts the cycle pass. That one's knocked down to the ice, but a shot not on goal. Good opportunity for Krupa. Egan levels his man behind the play. Now Fallon will get it into the zone. Has Henry in the slot. Sends it to him, and Henry can't get it on goal. Fallon tries to get it to the slot, can't do so. Kennedy in the play as well. Escala will jump onto the ice. On for Ryan Henry. Fallon ties his man up. Escala a chance. His shot just misses the post. And CK will pick it back up. Sends it down to Kennedy. He'll lose the puck. And it's rimmed around the boards. Just over 4 minutes off the clock so far in this third period. Still a 5-goal advantage for the Chanticleers. We were tied at 1 heading into the second, and 6 unanswered goals since the first tally from Sean McDonald. That's a turnover, kept in the zone by McDonald. He'll try the centering pass, but he turns it over, then deflects that pass off the glass, and the Chanticleers still can't clear the zone. Finally, Arsenault's pass will be batted down. Kennedy sends it back to him at the red line. Arsenault dumps it in. That was nearly an own goal. Lebrecht tried to glove it, caught the bottom part of his equipment and almost bounced on goal. That time, he'll glove it cleanly for a stoppage. 15:03 left to go in the third period. Kelly in for the draw. We'll say that a lot this period. He loses it. A little bit of a line switch up here. It's Kelly, Arsenault, and Nupp. Olsen and Sawney, the defenseman. That centering pass is too far behind the intended recipient, Shefflin. Nupp brings it in. That shot gloved away by Lebrecht, who has been stellar since that miscue in the first to allow a goal from the defensive end of the ice. 20 saves in the effort for Lebrecht. Sawney sends that puck to Cazzola. Toe drag Cazzola on the backhand. Cazzola's still with it, and that shot is just another save for Lebrecht. Coastal with it the other way. Nice little move, but forgot the puck that time. Shefflin. O'Brien already with a hat trick. He gets it. Sends it off the glass. Does Johnson, and it'll clear the zone. Moving in are the Shants. Henry lost his stick. Centering pass. Shot. O'Brien was robbed by Ohlweiler with the pad. O'Brien should have had his fourth, but Ohlweiler said no. And now a turnover in the neutral zone by Sawney. Moving with it. Toe drag. Shot O'Brien. Another save from Ohlweiler. And that's another hit into the boards. A big one at that from, couldn't tell if it was Nupp or Sawney. But they sent O'Brien to the ice. And Cazzola, wrecking crew. It's a 3-on-1. Henry waits up. Onsides. Henry shoots, and it's a save and a cover from Lebrecht. Henry should have gotten a pass off to Cazzola there, but opted for the shot himself. Didn't get a lot on it. And
big
it'll
chance.
Be a save for Lebrecht. Go ahead, Charles.
Like you said, big chance there for the Panthers. 3-on-1, you got to get those passing lanes open. Space out, get that 1T open, and get some points on the board, which the Panthers desperately need right now.
And to be fair, and I think we might have a timeout here. Couldn't tell what the official sign was, but yep, it is a timeout. But I will say, in Henry's defense, the pass to Cazzola wasn't all the way there. The lane was partially blocked, so the shot might have been the right choice there. But that being said, he didn't get a whole lot on it. I don't know if he was shooting for a rebound or what, but it was an easy cover for Lebrecht.
Yeah, and if he was shooting for a rebound, good idea, especially if you're on 3-on-1.
I want to give credit where he's due. Henry's a smart player, but
absolutely,
it just feels like more could have been done in that situation.
Yeah, him and the rest of that line are killing it tonight. Like I said, the story for this Panthers team has just been not capitalizing on those open chances.
They've been so close on that. This game could very easily be, 6-5 4-3 even. It could very well be a close game, but just costly mistakes on both sides. The difference is High Point has not capitalized, Coastal has.
And you go back to the keys to the game that I mentioned. I talked about having motivation for senior night. They definitely have been more active, especially in that first period when they had the momentum going. They were buzzing, they had good passes, and that went really well. As for the other key factor, the power plays, 0 for 5, like you mentioned before, that's the difference in this game. You capitalize on those 5 power plays,
You're right.
It's a tie game.
You're right. And especially the first 2 were very close. That's a quick shot from Arsenault. Puck still loose in the slot. Kelly couldn't get his tape to that one. Picked off by Egan, but moving with it now are the Shants. That pass behind Kelly. Engto, he's been quiet today. He's normally a big part of this Coastal offense. Nupp will dance around Folks. Loses an edge. Folks sends it to the point. Krupa a shot, and a rocket goes wide. Engto a shot, and that one's saved and swallowed and covered by Ohlweiler.
And Ohlweiler again coming up big for the Panthers, and he's been fairly consistent all night. It's just he's had a few bad bounces, a few bad rebounds, and the offense can't make up for it.
13:05 left in regulation here. Not sure what we're waiting on here. There we go. Fallon and Engto in on the draw. Fallon wins it back. Calkins, he's bodied off the puck by Folks. Barnes in there as well, and Macheska comes away with the puck. He'll throw a hit on Engto, no call. And Macheska got away with one there. That was, for all intents and purposes, a punch by Macheska. He was looking for a stretch pass from Calkins, who didn't see it. Fallon. He'll wheel it up. Macheska couldn't stay on sides, and that'll blow the play dead.
And again, that's that offense that I want to see from this Panthers team, that speed and that good puck control to get into the zone. None of the dumping, no hope passes, just good speed, good neutral zone passes, and that's what breaks into the offensive zone every time.
6-1, Coastal leads. And with a win tonight, they would pass High Point for the 4th seed in the ACCHL. The top 3 seeds are pretty much determined to be East Carolina, Christopher Newport, and Liberty. But beyond that, it's a little bit of a mess. And then again, those top 3 seeds aren't even in order. There are situations where all 3 of those teams could come away with the top seed.
And speaking of playoffs, like you mentioned earlier today, you were telling me NC State getting upside by Wake Forest.
That's a big game because NC State is now only 1 point ahead of UNC Wilmington in their division. And Wilmington with a big win over Wake the other night. They got the help that they needed from Wake Forest today. Kuntz looking for a deflection on that shot. Couldn't find it. Off the boards, it's too far out in front of the recipient, Jack Ryan. That'll be down for icing. And yeah, we'll talk about the M2 tournament. You and I will be there. It should be a fun weekend in Winston-Salem. The field is pretty much set. It's going to be Virginia Tech, who now has the clearest path to the number 1 seed after that loss by NC State. Virginia Tech, NC State, West Virginia, Wake Forest, Georgetown, George Washington, UNC Wilmington, and North Carolina are the 8 teams that will probably be in the fray there in Winston-Salem, but also with a chance, an outside chance, but still a chance, Elon and UVA.
I feel like this next tournament is going to be a lot more competitive than what we covered last year. Not as many teams. I felt like, well, obviously due to COVID, but I feel like this season it's a lot more competitiveness.
Oh, yeah. We talked about it yesterday with that Wake Forest and UNC Wilmington game. Only one of the teams before that game and before Wake Forest suffering their 3rd loss at the hands of the Seahawks, North Carolina was the only team in that 8-team, seeding bracket that had more than 2 losses at the time of the game yesterday. So lots of great teams. We could see some upsets. It'll be a fun weekend of hockey. And that one is slung into the High Point bench by Sawney.
Almost takes out CK there.
So we're now at 10:49 left to go in the third here. 6-1 is the score, same as it was when we entered the third period. We left the first score 1-1. That face-off won by Macheska. He'll get it out of the zone. Fallon and Macheska have a chance. Fallon at the dot. His shot, easy glove save, Lebrec. And Macheska's going to give Lebrec a little bit of a snow shower after the fact. 10:40 left in the third.
And you know, at this point, the Panthers are just like, we got to get out of this, just hold them down for these last 10 or so minutes. But they'll get a shot at them tomorrow at 10:30 back here. And hopefully they can capitalize on that.
Important to remember, this is only the first of 2 games. Of course, you'd like to have both, but this one looks like it's winding down. Time not on the Panthers' side anymore. That's a shot by Egan. Rebound is there off the post, and that is exactly how this game has gone for the Panthers. And now the other way comes Gerstner. Macheska had the chance on the rebound, hits pipe.
And from my point of view, it looked like he hit the inside of the right, but I guess the refs didn't see that. And another failed chance for the Panthers to capitalize.
Well, the Panthers would have definitely been more up in arms about it if they felt that it had gone in. There's a chance in the slot. And now Escala with it the other way. He's going to take a stick, looks like to the mouth. He's going to head back to the bench holding his face mask. Hope Escala's okay. Meanwhile, puck in the offensive zone for the Chanticleers. Lebrec will pick it up. Fans on that pass, tied up behind the net. This puck is loose. Brown comes in on the play along with Prine, can't get it loose. And now it's a 2-on-2 for the Chanticleers. Prine in on the back check. That pass sent across, shot over the crossbar. Good chance for Shefflin. Someone lost a twig. Brown's back to pick it up. No, that's CK, excuse me. CK gets it. Finds Brown. He'll look to get it into the zone. Can't do so. It's picked up. Kennedy gets it in, though. Nice play with the strength by Logan Kennedy. 9:06 left on the clock now. McDonald. Tied up along the boards. All alone in the slot. A shot, they score. Ohlweiler didn't have a prayer there. Defense out of position. And a goal for Ryan Shefflin makes it 7-1 Chanticleers.
Another tough break for the Panthers. The rebound control is not there, and the Chanticleers just keep on adding on to make it 7 unanswered.
And like you said, High Point had a 1-0 lead. And since then, 7 straight for the Chants. They're not done yet. Moving in is Barnes. He'll drop it off for Folks, not on the same page. Henry gets it.
And you know, coming to this game, this Panthers team wants to do well. Like we mentioned before, and we've said it again and again, it's senior night. You want to do well for the players. You want to finish on a strong note before playoffs. But obviously, it's not what the Panthers expected coming into this game. But like we said, tomorrow, bounce back chance, 10:30 a.m. It'll be an early morning game for them, but hopefully this puts a fuel in their fire, and they come back fighting tomorrow.
Folks brings it into the zone for the Chants. Good poke check by Sonny. Oh, and that's a hit from behind by Ryan Henry. And he'll be lucky to escape with a minor penalty for this. That's a roughing call. Took out Engto. So the Panthers will be shorthanded. And I believe I did see 2 minutes is the call. Yep, 2 minutes assessed to Ryan Henry for roughing. Time of the penalty, 11:54, third period. Starting the penalty kill. That's a weird bounce off the stanchion. High slot. There's a shot. Blocked by Egan. Centering pass. Rebound. Backhanded shot. Oh, what a save from Ohlweiler. It'll go all the way down to Lebrecht. 20 seconds off the clock on the penalty kill.
This penalty kill has been 1 for 2 tonight, so let's see if they can just shut them down, close out this game on a high note, and hopefully not let in their goal.
Yeah, just have something to take away from this game, something positive.
Right, and that's something you always want to do in these kind of losses. It doesn't look good on the score sheet at all, but if you have those small wins, it's room for improvement. And like we've always said,
that's a shot off the pipe. Sorry to interrupt there, but Walsh was looking for his fourth. Go ahead, Charles.
And just like, find those positives to work on, and then, you can never improve if you never fail.
That's a good way to put it. There's a shot from a sharp angle. O'Brien also looking for his fourth goal. Lalick, he'll take it on a backhand. Calkins breaks up that rush. Egan in behind his own net. Calkins will not clear the zone. Yes, it gets out. Walsh. He showed off some silky mitts already twice today. Walsh, another shot. That one could have snuck in the far side, but it goes wide of the post, and now there's only 30 ticks left on the power play. 25 seconds left on the power play for the Chanticleers. Folks will lay it back for Engto. The captain. He has Krupa, high slot, gets it to him. Back to Engto. Finds a cutting pass, and that one is just off the tape. McDonald can't clear the zone. Yes, he does. Apologies. Fallon throwing a hit onto Krupa. And Henry's out of the box. Penalty kill 2 for 3, like you were saying, Charles. So a good sign here for the Panthers as we move forward.
Absolutely. And then, like we've said before, that power play is still a huge difference in this game.
Fallon took a hit in the neutral zone. Krupa moves in the slot. Krupa will dangle his shot, and a save from Ohlweiler. Traffic in front, couldn't see if that one hit the back of the net or not, but a strong save with the glove by 32 in white. Shots on goal, 39-25 in favor of the Chanticleers. And the vast majority of those 39 have come after the first period. Second and third periods have just tilted the ice in favor of the Chanticleers, and it's evident there again as Henry couldn't stay on sides in time for Johnson to bring the puck in. So we'll have a neutral zone draw, 5:33 left to go. Gazzola wins the draw. Finds McDonald. McDonald off the boards. Tries to get it in. He does, but the puck clears the zone, and now the Chanticleers moving with it. McDonald creates a takeaway. Scrum behind Ohlweiler. Gazzola comes free with it. That's a hooking call, not called. Henry finds Johnson. Back to Henry. Can't send the centering pass to Gazzola. Now the Chanticleers have an odd man rush. No, they'll opt for a line change. Lalick will send that one to Ohlweiler, who catches it for a face-off. 4:42 left to go in the third period here. Face-off will come to Ohlweiler's glove side.
Not a lot of momentum happening here in these last few minutes of the third period, and I think both teams are just at this point like, let's get out of here, let's close it out, and we'll come back tomorrow and try again.
That puck's played with a high stick by Sawney to clear the zone, and it gets all the way out. Arsenault looked like he took a stick to the face mask there. No call. Sawney pokes the puck free. That shot blocked by Kelly. Puck still loose in the slot, but it's finally cleared by Sawney. He'll find Arsenault. Slings that one to Nupp on his senior night. Nice little ceremony for him and Gazzola, the only two skaters in their senior year on this squad. So a very young Panther team that will return all but two of its players next year.
And Nupp and Cazzola haven't played too bad today.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, Cazzola had a few good zone entries, and Paxton, knowing him, big body, always laying his body on the line for shots, blocking them, and he's just a big physical guy. I love the grittiness of his gameplay.
Well, one thing that I've noticed so far today, as Sonny lays out to break up that chance, the Panthers' offense is much more efficient when they carry the puck across the blue line rather than dumping it in. It's something that you touched upon there, as Arsenault carries it over the blue line. But they do a much better job when they come across the line as a unit, and part of that is good neutral zone play, which is an area where the Panthers have struggled at times this year. Tonight, no exception.
It's a very black and white team, as I like to think about it, because you have guys on this team that either have great hands, good speed, or you have good, gritty hockey players that love to lay the body and put their
But there's not a lot of gray area.
No.
You're one or the other for the most part.
And that can be a good and bad thing. But for the most part, it's good to have that, because you don't want to have all one kind of thing, because then you can't play physical. Or if you don't have the other one, you don't have a lot of, skill play.
I totally agree, and it's a kind of thing where, you just have to, part of that is line combinations as Prine takes a hit. And that's something that the Panthers have struggled to figure it out for a good part of this year. There have been games where they work, games where they haven't, and nothing has seemed to stick so far. And as we move closer and closer to playoffs, that's something that the team is definitely going to be trying to fix. Prine gets it into the zone. Macheska breaks up that pass. Clearance attempt. Tried to find Prine in the slot. Now Kennedy has it at the circles. His shot save made with the pad by Lebrecq. As we inch towards 2 minutes to play here in the third. Shot blocked by Macheska. Egan's going to take a hit. Calkins dodges one. And O'Brien has the puck for the Chanticleers, who sends it to the slot. A shot stick save made by Ohlweiler. Compton put that one on net. Under 2 to play. 6-goal lead. Under 2 to play. This one's mathematic now, as that one's blocked in front. Puck loose in the slot. O'Brien couldn't get his tape to it. And that shot swallowed by Ohlweiler with 1:32 to play, as Shefflin got that shot on. So you can do the math here. High Point's not going to come back from this one. This will end up being, as I think we're going to see a goalie switch here. Trevor Harlan is going in between the pipes for the final minute 38. So Lebrecq's night is done. Strong performance for Lebrecq. 1 goal allowed on a little bit of a dumping attempt. He hasn't really been beaten in the offensive zone except for a mistake where he just couldn't seal the post all the way.
Yeah, weird goalie change for the Coastal Carolina team, but again, he had a very good night, only letting 1 goal, and hopefully new guy can close out this last minute and a half here in the game.
Yep, Trevor Harlan, you see him there. He's got the Chanticleer-colored mask. But with this win, the Chanticleers will jump into 4th place in the ACCHL. They'll take both points at play here in this game. That'll put them at a record of 4-1 on the year. It'll drop the Panthers to a record of 3-7-1. So now the Chanticleers will have 8 points to the Panthers' 7. And the Panthers have a chance to jump back over the Chanticleers tomorrow if they can pull out a regulation victory. Face-off win for the Chants. Under a minute to play now. That one's deflected. Had a chance to sneak through Ohlweiler, but it goes to the near side boards. In the corner, Egan will throw a body onto his man. Calkins attempts to clear the zone and will eat. Escala wanted to find Arsenault, couldn't do it though. That pass picked off by McAdams at the blue line, but it goes into the neutral zone. 30 to play. Now Egan. At the blue line, a slap shot blocked by his own man. And Escala will get it to Brown. Alex Brown. He'll throw a shot from the blue line. That's blocked. And the clock has officially wound down on the Panthers. 7-1 the final here in Greensboro, North Carolina, as the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers win on senior night here in Greensboro. And that'll do it for us here in Greensboro. We'll be back here tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. puck drop. Same two squads. And High Point has a chance to retake fourth place in the ACCHL with a win tomorrow morning. That'll do it for us here in Greensboro. One last time for Charles Crowell and the whole crew here in Greensboro. I'm Graham Tuck signing off one last time again. 7-1 the final, Coastal Carolina victorious.